A 60-year-old woman was cleaning windows high up when her safety rope suddenly broke. Her body fell straight down from the 30th floor. She crashed hard onto the glass of the 18th floor. The loud bang startled the CEO, who was in a meeting on the 18th floor. When he pulled back the curtain, he froze at the sight of the wrinkled old woman. That woman was the mother who had abandoned him 20 years ago. He quickly ordered people to rescue her, but he had no intention of reuniting. Instead, he brought her into his office, forcing her to kneel and apologize in every way. 20 years ago, the woman had raised 2 children on her own. Both of them had heart disease. Although life was bitter, she never thought of abandoning them. She even carved peace bamboo charms for the 2 children. Until one night the villagers came to her. They said a wealthy couple wanted to adopt a child and promised to cure the illness. Even so, she refused to give up either of her children. But then her son suddenly had a heart attack and the medicine was gone. To save his life, she finally agreed to send him away. She hardened her heart and told her son he was a burden, that keeping him would destroy the family. Then she closed the car door. Now the CEO only wanted to bring his sister back to the city to enjoy a good life. But when he knocked on the old house door, a stranger opened. He learned that his mother had sold the house 20 years ago, and that his sister had died from heart disease without money for treatment. The words struck the CEO like a blade. The one he hated most and the one he loved most were both gone. His beliefs collapsed in that moment, but he did not know his sister and mother were still alive. To save her daughter, the mother worked 5 jobs a day. Every week she took her daughter to the temple to pray. One time, as she was about to toss a coin into the wishing pool, a gust of wind blew 20 yuan into the water. Without hesitation, she jumped in to grab it. People scolded her for stealing. Someone recognized her from the news. A woman working 5 jobs just to treat her daughter. Such a person should not be accused of stealing. The head monk ordered all the coins in the pool scooped out. 2 full buckets were given to the woman for her daughter's treatment. The monk said doing good was more powerful than making wishes. That compassion would make all things possible. The crowd was moved and donated as well. The woman bowed deeply in gratitude. But her daughter's condition suddenly worsened. She needed 200,000 for surgery. Without it, the next attack might be fatal. The mother collapsed on the ground, not knowing how to find the money. To raise the fee, she took on even more jobs. She even did dangerous work usually left to men, because the more dangerous, the higher the pay. Because of a faulty safety rope, she nearly lost her life. And she never imagined the boss who hired her was the son she longed for day and night. After 20 years, their faces had changed. Neither recognized the other. The manager saw an old woman doing dangerous work. He scolded her for risking lives and wanted to throw her out. She knelt and begged, saying her daughter needed surgery. She desperately needed this job. The CEO saw her risking everything for her daughter. He thought of the mother who abandoned him 20 years ago, and thought if she had been half as responsible, he might not be living on an artificial heart. The CEO's wife was moved and gave her 1,000 yuan as a day's wage. She advised her not to risk her life again, but the money was far from enough. The manager thought she was causing trouble and tried to throw her out. The CEO also assumed she was just greedy. In the end, the manager expelled her from the company. The CEO thought if his mother had been as selfless as this woman, he and his sister might not have been separated.